Hey people, Intro here, 53 Faction War. This is Estia Province, because of course it is, and Chaos Space Marines versus Space Marines for the Blue Chaos team. It's Marky as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. We got the Thousand Suns elite scheme here, with the hoods and that, alongside Centzontotochtin as a Plague Champion. Starts off in ranged combat with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but it's pretty slow. This is the Iron Warriors elite scheme, recolored, looking pretty good I think. Look at this. And rounding off the team, the Tenso is a Chaos Lord. Durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed, with powerful offense and disruption, fighting mainly in melee combat. It's got skin for a banner there, look at this. Grim Dark. You know, Warhammer. On the red team for the Space Marines, Overtly Gemerous is an Apothecary support hero that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health and regeneration aura. You can see the regeneration aura, those green hexagons over there. Alongside Katla is a Force Commander, very good offense, fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. This is the Imperial Fists elite scheme. Battle Cry knocks down an entire Chaos Space Marine squad. Rounded off the teams, LOCALgHOST as a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage and can also support the structures and repair using the, I always forget the name of this, is it Taurus Warriors? Something like that. It looks pretty good. Down goes the Force Commander. Heretics now dying in droves as they try to close the distance. Big old fight here early on. 2v2 brawl. Chaos Lord continues to chase around Tactical Marines. I think they've already been healed by the Apothecary. Looking at his energy there. Double CSM for all three Chaos players. That's going to be pretty strong in these very early opening engagements here. Scouts with a grenade. Go for it. Decent hit. Did not get a kill. Unlucky, fellas. Unlucky. Really well timed and well placed, but did not get a kill on those guys. Looked like it was a direct hit. Just didn't have a little bit of follow-up damage to finish them off. They must have been full health or something. Marky with some very quick havocs after the double CSM. I guess they didn't build a lot of early power, eh? Yeah, that's what 6 Chaos Space Marines on the field will do. Sorcerer has taken the west side. Do we have any upgrades for the poor heretics yet? Yes. Centzontotochtin with an aspiring champion for these heretics here. The Tenso's heretics have found a grenade, another good grenade. They found a grenade. They found the scouts with another good grenade. Only killed a couple of heretics, I think. One of those kills might have been from the Tactical Marines too. Uh-oh. Are those guys going to get away? I think they're going to be alright. I think they're going to be alright. Aspiring champion on the way for those fellas as well, and they did indeed escape. Noded up the mid-power, did the Space Marines. Here we see a whole lot of bolter fire on the node. And it's taken a while, as you can see. This is 4 Chaos Space Marines and the Plague Champion and the Sorcerer and the Heretics all bashing the node. It held up reasonably well. Scout trying to be sneaky here. Now being shot at by corrupted bolters. There's a Doom bolts flying in. Didn't do a whole lot to those Marines. It is affected by cover. Assault squad on the field now for Katla. Katla just lost their scouts. See one there. Not sure what happened to the others. Oh, they're right there. Look. Got caught, I think, by the Heretics. Jumping into the Assault Marines. Now this is 293, so Touch of Nurgle now costs 175 red. Which is unlucky for that Plague Champion over there. Tactical Marines just got a big hit of Doom Bolts. Assault Squad, as you'd expect, making a big difference here alongside that Force Commander with those Battle Cry buffs. We have Artificer in play. Force Commander might go down though. Sorcerer trying to finish him but couldn't quite get it done. Assault Squad still here. Haven't dropped a model. Took a whole bunch of punishment there. They're pretty low. Looks like they're going to be able to stay in play though. Where's the Apothecary? Overtly Gemerous with a customized Stormbolter. Now coming back out of base. Havocs. Yep, get rid of the Assault Marines. They didn't have the energy to jump there. CSM dropping a model. Needs to use the cover a little bit better here. Still not really using the cover. I guess they're relying on the suppression to shut down the damage of those guys. Gonna get surrounded though. Can't get cover from every direction at once. Havocs need to be careful. Are there any scouts with shotguns lurking around? I don't think so. These guys are trying to bash power with shotguns from point blank range, as you do. The Tenso with noise marines on the field. Are they here? Where are they? Oh, they're going straight beeline for the power, I think, on that northeast corner. More assault marines this time from LOCALgHOST. Katla never replaced those scouts. Did Gemerous not get anything else on the field? They upgraded the scouts. They got their customized stun bolter. It might be. I might have missed some scouts dying or something. 457, 443. Not like me to miss things. Doombolts misses. Chaos done a good job defending here. Setting up with Havocs and some Nurgle worship. Look at this. From LOCALgHOST trying to get a turret in play. And does so, I think. Can't quite hit anything here. Very ballsy play. I think the Sorcerer is going to go down, and does. I believe they had the Sword of Flame there. I saw some fire on their sword. For sure. Plague Champion backs off. Has the Mucus Discharge, which now has a longer cooldown. I believe is 45 seconds now, rather than 30. I think. Rarely had the energy to use it that quick anyway, after using other things. Oh, it's a good grenade again from Gemerous. Couldn't quite finish off the Chaos Space Marines. That was unlucky. Heretics with the Doom Blast. Maybe. Yes. I think the Tenso was trying to make sure more Heretics were in range, because you have no control over which of your Heretics is going to explode. And if they're like spread out like they were there chasing, it could be the model at the very back that explodes, and then you don't get the suppression or the damage. Just bits of a heretic. Techmarine goes down. Caught out of cover by loads of bolters. But there's the double Kraken bolts. Just back away from that. Chooses to send in. Nope, backs the heretics off. Get that worship going. There we go. Maybe use Mucus Discharge as soon as you can. Oh, they dropped a model. Chaos Space Marines there getting Eternal War. Tier 2 for everyone. Looks like Centzon and the Tenso the last to go. Nope. LOCALgHOST was the last to go. West side is still red. Some dead heretics there. I don't think this guy's going to finish this decap. Oh, maybe they are. They got the decap. Now need to flee. They did drop a model though. That's oh, 2 models. That's 150 requisition to reinforce those 2 Marines. You'd have to kill what, 11 or 12 heretics for it to cost 150 rec to reinforce. Eternal War on the way for Tensos. Do they both have it now? Nope, only those guys. And Blastmaster for those Noise Marines. Another really good grenade from Gemerous, using these scouts really aggressively with their shotguns, getting into the face of the CSN. They don't know where to go, and getting those good grenades off. We now have Thunderhammer Force Commander with Teleporter Pack and Dreadnoughts for Marky Mark and Centzon. Most likely Mark of Khorne for Marky Mark because he can walk it around. Not sure what Centzon has in mind. There's the Teleporting Force Commander. He's got the Emperor's Smackdown in mind. That guy dies. I think they just got Eternal War as they were retreating then. So maybe Robes of Torment to help control this Force Commander. Missile turret now to bash power with. Is it working? The accuracy is horrible. 388 to 417. Blood Crusher now for the Tenso. CSM and Heretics getting into melee with some Assault Marines, getting them out of there. Leveling up tax though. Heretics can feed a lot of XP to your enemies. There we go. Both the missiles hit that time. Look at this. Missile turret power bash. Wow. It's a very quick bash. Can't seem to hit the node very well though for some reason. Look at that. Dark Flames is going to finish off the turret man. That's really powerful versus turrets. The Dreadnought does not have a mark yet for Marky Mark. Being tied up in melee. Vengeance rounds getting shots in, it's taking a lot of damage here. Being tied up by the heretics though. And dropping a model to those heretics, you know. Those heretics doing a fantastic job forcing off those Stern Guard. The Dreadnought lives. The Assault Squad jump out. They do have their Sergeant. And they're trying to steal this fully built up power in the mid now. What's going on east side? Haven't been over here very often. Blood Crusher. Oh, I thought that was going to be some nasty friendly fire there, but just whistled past him. Because he's targeting that generator, that's why. CSM have Marco Zinch. And this is 293 without the hotfix, I believe. Yes, this is 293, so they're going to be bugged once they get this aspiring champion. Tenso shouldn't be doing this. They go back to regular bolters, I think. We'll see if that's the case. They do get the plasma gun. But it's not worth giving up 3 Inferno bolts. That is fixed in the 293 hotfix, which is out now. But I still have a bunch of faction wars from 293 to do. And I figured you might like to see them. Customized Storm Bolter, messing up the Plague Champion with full auto. And we have the armor of the Apothecarian. United front. They are presenting quite a lot there. Blood Crusher eats a Melter Bomb. Most likely going to go down right here, right now. Stern Guard are shooting it with those Vengeance rounds. And the Blastmaster is failing to hit reliably here. Got another shot at it. That was a good hit. Chaos Lord is in trouble. Oh, gets a special attack right when they needed to. Level 2, that guy. Blastmaster now being mobbed. Might go down, in fact. I think the Doom Blast saved them. Doom Blast saved them. Uh oh, maybe not. Stuff in retreat path. Gemerous trying to finish him off. Couldn't quite do it. The Chaos Lord did go down, though. 336 to 375. There's a whole bunch of Marines to deal with here. Still no Mark of Khorne for Marky Mark. And no upgrades either for this Dreadnought. Uh-oh. Heretics retreating through so much stuff go down. And there's that advanced healing. It's so powerful. They got to focus down that Apothecary. Say it so often. There we go. Shooting him there. Improved medical equipment. We have the Chaos Space Marines of Centzon without their aspiring champion. So they're keeping the Marcos Siege bolters. Here we see it, look. You see the Tenso's CSM don't have the Inferno bolts anymore. Unfortunate bug, but it's already been fixed. I guess the Tenso didn't know about it when they did this faction war. Force Commander is messing up some heretics here. Holy crap. They did get a Techmarine. And the Force Commander is in retreat. Yeah, so no revive there. But look at this pressure on the power now from Overtly Gemerous. I assume this is the player that often plays under the name Gemerous Problem. I think that's the same colour scheme. There's that advanced healing again. Level 2 Blastmaster raised. I guess it's done some work. These guys getting Marco Zinch as well. I wonder if the aspiring champion dies, do they get their bolters back? Their Inferno bolts? Or is he a die last hero? He's not die last, is he? I don't think so. Die last squad leader, I mean. Need to back off here, I think, Gemerous. He really wants to get that node. Yeah, they're getting messed up by those Inferno bolts. Forced them off, though, pretty well. They got Plasma Gun. It's just as painful. Double Plasma, in fact. Meanwhile, mid. They're trying to steal this power back. Marco Zinch fella's probably going to get jumped here. There we go. And those are Vanguard veterans for Katla, who's down to just 2 units. Not sure what I missed, but we have a Venerable Dreadnought as well. The Chaos Dreadnought trying to get some damage in, but this thing's tough. 1750 hit points. This is a unique walker for the Techmarine. Is going for the Dark Age of Technology to give it 300 more health. Up to 2050 level 1. Force Commander messes up the party. Does not like range units in his territory, it turns out. All melee units. Anything with spikes needs to leave. Looks like the Space Marines have successfully stolen back their power. We have a Chaos Predator on the way now for Centzontotochtin. Uh-oh. Assault Terminators, though, to deal with. We'll see if the Dreadnoughts can survive. Still no Mark of Khorne for Marky Mark. Venerable is getting repairs, and Space Marines have that side. They only have 3 units each, though. CSM don't seem to be able to power through it, though. Getting right onto the power again is Overtly Gemerous. Gonna get at least 1 gen. And the Scout's getting a decap too. And then eating a tank shot. Chaos Lord, still no war gear for this guy. No Mantle of Hate to try and shut down the enemy's heroes. No Claws or Blood Maul to deal with the infantry around. Almost level 3 though, he's done well. Force Commander having fun. Loves to smack heretics around, loves it. Plague Champion have anything else? Nope. We do see, it's from Centzontotochtin though, we do see a Mark of Khorne Dreadnought. I guess Marky Mark can teleport that thing around as well. If they are aware of it. 256 to 306. Force Commander must flee. Venerable Dreadnought still being repaired. Chaos though, taking back the west side. They have a las cannon now. The Venerable could charge it, but that's probably not a smart use of your charge. You probably want to use that to escape in a team game especially. Oh no, they've got aspiring champions now for both of their CSM squads, so they're all going to lose those fancy Inferno bolts. Chaos Lord casually capping under plasma gunfire. 1-to-1 cap here. 256 to 289. Meanwhile, west side, Venerable Dreadnought's going for it. That's kind of got a few hits at least. Maybe it should have taken a garrison. It's getting some global repair. Blessing of the Omnissiah from LOCALgHOST. Assault Terminators coming in. But here's the Mark of Khorne Dreadnought going after them. Gives it the Blood Rage ability and some extra health, right? Yeah, 200 more health. Not seen Blood Rage used yet. There it is. More damage, damage resistance and speed, but you lose control of your Dreadnought. Tearing through those Terminators though. Now who's he going after? Looks like the Vanguard veterans that were trying to chase there. The Venerable's kind of just standing here. Mark of Khorne Chaos Predator for Centzontotochtin. Stone Guard veterans are getting shots in. That's a really good orbs. Didn't quite get a tank. I thought he got both of them. Only got the Dreadnought, but the Dreadnought might go down here. There's the warp. Warped out by Marky Mark. Nicely done. Survives. And a Great Unclean One on the way. Katla. I don't know if that means they're getting lagged or getting lazy. There is the... How were you guys healing? Oh, the Apothecary is hiding in there. Using advanced healing. Still a 1-to-1 cap. Nobody can grab this contested. Can the Scouts get on the natural though? I'm not sure what I'm seeing over here. Probably Scouts. Yeah, sneaky Scout trying to be sneaky. Plague Champion's had enough of these loyalists. He's got his Plague Fist and Armor of Pestilence. Really good capping tools as well. Dreadnought still taking damage. Las Cannon is getting shots in. Tank has been used well so far. Speaking of tanks, we have a Las Cannon tank for LOCALgHOST and a Land Raider Redeemer for Gemerous. That's what they were saving up for. Pestilence Strike allows the Plague Champion to get the cap. Look at that. And then runs away, of course. And there's a nuke from Centzontotochtin. Kinda missed everything there. Kinda missed everything. Wasn't the best nuke ever. It is dragging some stuff in. Great and clean one up here for Marky Mark. Another tank on the way for the Tenso. Chaos Space Marines do not want to overextend, but they do need to push back the Space Marines a little bit. can they get these vehicles down? That's kind of needed to move up a little bit, I think. But the Chaos Tank survives. Those CSM got away. So did those guys. I don't think this is a good push for you fellas. Yeah, back away. What is this? Sneaky scouts. They couldn't spot them as they were decapping there. But as soon as they start capping, the shots went in. These guys also decapping the power. Look at this. It's a non-marked Predator tank now. We have another Chaos Predator on the way for Centzontotochtin. Vehicle heavy composition so far. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 5 vehicles on the field for Chaos. Branching one, striding in. This guy passively damages nearby enemies. Has some nasty abilities too. Couldn't quite get past the victory point there. Oh, he's having a little moment. He's all right. Took a lot of damage. Oh, nuke goes in. That's from the Tenso. Well, a couple of kills. I think maybe should have saved that nuke though. You can get some nasty nukes if you wait for a mass retreat back to the Land Raider. Then you just plant it on the Land Raider and everything dies. There's only 4 of them can get in. Oh, they took down the Venerable. This is Stoicism here. Gives it extra damage and damage bonuses for the last 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Lightning Claw Terminator is tearing apart that Plague Champion. Down he goes. And the Space Marine did get the cap. 250 to 258 on the VPs. Here we see the remains of some tanks. One of them was Centzontotochtins. The other was the Space Marine tank, I suppose. LOCALgHOST is down to just a single scout squad. The Land Raider remains though. Haven't really been able to push that thing yet. It's been kept the hell back by Gemerous, which is generally what you want to do with them. Advanced healing. Focus down that Apothecary. Make him spend red on Laramans rather than, you know, Terminators and stuff. Got loads of resources here. Could be seeing Terminators very soon. And Chaos just can't compete with how much field presence that Land Raider gives you. What is this? Oh, they took it. Hold on, fellas. Some Chaos Space Marines of Tenso got the VP there. But they're also losing their own natural to these pesky scouts. Need to keep some aspiring champion heretics here or something to spot them. And hope you don't get grenaded. West side is still red. Land Raider's on the move, you know. Blastmaster's getting shots in. Can't stay there forever though. Not sure why those guys switched to Hellfire. Uh-oh. Blastmaster goes down. CSM do get their point back. The Techmarine got his point back as well. Pretty even here, I think, in the rosters. Not sure why the Land Raider moved. Because they're going to lose the west side now, right? Why has he gone mid? More Terminators coming in from Gemerous. Do have a Nurgle Shrine that allows you to reinforce near it. You can't retreat back to it though. That was Tenso's tank going down there. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Centzontotochtin. We'll see how that thing can do, eh? So they don't have huge amounts of anti-vehicle here. These guys now have their claws. They do have a las cannon. Got no missile launchers. They got the Stern Guard as well. It's not a huge amount. Markov Corn Dreadnought going in. Eating some power fists though, and tank shots as well. Can it be warped out? Looks like it can't. Chaos Predator needs to back the hell away. Melter Gun Techmarine getting shots in. Does have the orbs as well. I guess that's quite a lot of AV just from that guy. Oh, took out the Apothecary. Must have been satisfying for Centzontotochtin. Level 6 Plague Champion now. Another Land Raider Phobos from Tenso. Putting a lot of resources into those things. They got to pay off. Subjugated Terminators. Using their teleport and chopping up their own las cannon fellas. Oh, it wore off. That was from the Sorcerer. We also have the Robes of Torment, so he's set up quite well to combat this stuff. Is this more Terminators? Nope, it's a Venerable, I think. It is another Venerable Dreadnought from LOCALgHOST. Tank needs to keep moving. Here is the Phobos, though. Look at that for a volley. Hell of a volley there. They're going to deal with this Venerable quite quickly, and this tank if it's not careful. Need to repair, Mr. Plague Champion. Need to repair, buddy. Yeah, tank needs to keep on moving. And the Phobos needs to turn around. Oh, they got it. They are going to lose their own tank, though. Yeah. They were fully committed to getting that tank, and they got the VP off it. 191 to 225. West side is blue. Look at the amount of stuff here. Great and Clean One vomiting on stuff, as you do. Last Cannon's going to snare him. To take a hell of a lot of damage from those lightning claws. Can he not move? Oh man, he might go down. Marky Mark needs to teleport him out. But they can't because they're right here. Subjugated the Terminators there. Down goes the Great and Clean One. Maybe they should have used Robes of Torment instead to just stop things in their tracks. Down goes the Great and Clean One though. They got it. He can get another one pretty soon. Get another one pretty soon. There's that explosion. Would do massive damages to nearby enemies if they were there. Look at these scouts from Gemerous, level 4. They've done so much work going after that VP constantly. Not sure what this Phobos is doing. Big risk to push it up this far. Does have some support. And we see the autocannon getting some shots in. Look at that. That thing's nuts. Advanced healing though. LOCALgHOST with another tank, and Centzon with a... I think this is the third tank for Centzontotochtin on the way. Marky Mark still has a Dreadnought. It's got the Mark of Zinch. And yeah, puzzling. I don't know why the Land Raider moved over here. They seem to be quite comfortable on the west side. As soon as they moved the Land Raider here, they lost it. Looks like they're focusing on the two natural VPs now. If you can get them, it's a good plan. The Phobos is done for. Cyclone missile launchers wreck it, and down it goes. Get some of your own Terminators, maybe. There's a lot of plasma around though, and these are level 4 attacks with plasma. Yeah, look, you see Centzontotochtin being way more conservative with their Phobos plate. And they are getting their VP back. Mark of Nurgle Predator now. Chaos Lord's got the Lightning Claws out and the Mantle of Hate, but gets forced off. Look at this wave of Space Marine stuff coming at you. We now have 2 Assault Terminator squads. Plague Champion got into all sorts of trouble. It's going to go down. Phobos is keeping his distance. And now the Nurgle Predator's there. Needs to move. Nurgle Predator might need to move back a bit. Some Terminators in here now for Marky Mark. Dreadnought is taking las cannon hits though. Can they defend their VP? Oh, look at this. Space Marines now getting the west side. They only got the decap, I think, over there, yeah. Whatever capped it has run off to the Land Raider. It was some scouts, of course it was. The master decappers, these guys. Trying to take their VP back. Space Marines are all over them though, really on the front foot here. I mean, Chaos have good armies, but they're fighting Terminators supported by that Land Raider. It's so tough. Don't want to show your rear armor, buddy. Look at this, the Phobos at this angle could not get any shots on those Terminators there. Maybe they can finish off this Predator tank. It's got a bit too close. Was going after the Mark of Nurgle one. They do get it. LOCALgHOST a little bit over eager there. And Lightning Claw Terminators tearing through the Chaos Terminators. Chains of Torment is really bad for Terminators though. They can't retreat out of it. Those guys able to teleport away. Very lucky to have 2 models actually, those fellas. Did the Chaos Predator goes down? No, it's still alive. It's still alive. Massive pressure though onto this VP. 140 to 199 is so close. Chaos Lord getting stuck into the Apothecary. Just revived the Force Commander, I think. Amazing play. Almost level 9 this guy. Sorcerer goes for a revive. And gets it. Gets level 4 out of it too. More energy to power all of those abilities. Plague Champion almost level 7. Probably needs to just retreat away here. Maybe throw down the Pestilent Strike first. Looks like he's busy repairing actually. Okay, now they're shifting over to the west side again. Gemerous kind of calling the shots here. With wherever the Land Raider goes, everything else goes, eh? Chaos needs to very quickly get on to the natural VP of the Space Marine team. There's a Dirge Caster. Not sure what these guys are doing. Is that why the Dirge Caster was used? I'm not sure. Heretics barely escaping there. Massive amount of stuff now on this west side. They need to send something through the mid. They need to pressure that natural VP right now. And they're not doing it quite yet. Oh, they took out some Assault Marines, I think. Those were local ghosts. He's having a rough game, but being carried by the other 2 players here. They have a lot of damage, though, the Chaos team. Look at this. Chaos Lord puts up his shield from the Dark Halo. Down goes that Shrine. A lot of damage on the Assault Terminators. There's a nuke. It's a good one. It's a really good one. Look at that. Holy crap, that was a really good nuke from the Tenso. Hell of a nuke that killed so much. I think it killed both of Gemerous' tactical marines, you know. That was amazing. 98 to 190 is that momentum shift that they needed. Lightning Claw is still very, very scary though. Run away. What is Stern Guard doing? They're going to go down. Katla completely forgetting about these guys. Are they going to go down? There we go. They are down. Another nuke. This one from Centzontotochtin. Badly placed, I think, you know. Tenso just showed you how to do it. You wait for things to gather around a Land Raider, then you nuke them. They did get stuff away from the VP. Maybe they can cap it now. Maybe that was the idea. Oh, there's a tank over here. Gonna take out the Shrine. They got their VP back. But Heretics can't fight this thing. Lascannon can. Can they kill this tank right here? Maybe. Need to keep it moving, I think. Meanwhile, west side continues to kick off. This is a bad position for the Phobos to be in. Like, turn yourself around, buddy. That's a circle of summoning just to tie those guys up there. Can they get this VP? They're running out of time. 36 to 190. This tank needs to turn around as well. What is this Phobos doing? They got 4 Terminator squads to get through. They did keep their VP. And we see the Plague Champion, the slowest guy on the field, going for the natural VP. They needed to do that much quicker. Gemerous' scouts did so much work getting those decaps. It's made a big difference here. And there's a double now for the Space Marine team. Is that going to be enough? Chaos Lord can't kill these guys quickly enough. I think that might be it, you know. Didn't get onto this quickly enough either. There it is. A double cap for the Space Marines. Wow. Hell of a game. So one of the best nukes. So amazing play from Gemerous. Their scouts did a hell of a lot. Used the Land Raider well. Even local ghosts dropping units quite a lot. The team still won. Got a very vital cap at the end there though. Or decap rather. Awesome. I'm sure I missed tons of amazing stuff. It's unfortunate that Chaos have this bug right now. If these guys all had their Inferno Bolts, maybe it would have been different. Maybe it would have been different. I think, yeah, it looks like Centzon knew about the bug and never got the Aspiring Champion. Let's look at these heroes. Level 5 Sorcerer. Level 8 Plague Champion did the Grandfather Noble proud. We got a level 5 Chaos Lord. Got the kit in the end. Level 9 Apothecary. Really good game from Gemerous. Katla's Force Commander level 7. Lots of smacking stuff around as you'd expect. And double Assault Terminators at the end. And the Techmarine level 8 did a lot of work with the hero for sure. But a couple of ill-conceived pushes with the tanks. A little bit, some soft losses for LOCALgHOST, I think. But it was nuts. Awesome game. Big thanks to the players for taking part. And for Impregnable for organising these faction war events. And you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.